Hello, fans and listeners. This is going to be a bass interpreter, of course. This is going to be an impromptu kind of. You need to calm down. Kind of a review of the Synth 9 machine by Electro Harmonics, which I love, by the way. I've thought of so many ideas for songs and stuff like that, just stuff on my own. And just me coming up, I kind of came up with his own little riff. So anyway, bought the Synth 9 machine. It's about $220. It comes with 9 presets. It comes with the OBX, the Prophet 5, the Vibe Synth. This one I found funny. I guess it must have been a copyright thing. Instead of the Mini Moog, it's the Mini Mode. Yeah. See how I got you? It's like Journey. It's not Steve Perry. It's Steve Augeri. No one will notice. Anyway. EHX Mini, the solo synth, a Moog or Mode bass, the string synth, which is actually kind of fun, and the Poly 6. So your 9 biggest kind of synth councils, I would say, from the 80s and 90s. Been playing it for a few weeks, and I feel I've only just begun to scratch the surface of this thing's capabilities. I have the Dirty Robot. I prefer this to the Dirty Robot because the Dirty Robot, I just thought it was a lot more difficult to control, and it didn't give you a whole lot to work with. And it was 4 concentric knobs, so basically it was 8 knobs to control this thing, and they gave you like 2 or 3 songs preset that you could set it to, and that was it. And this one, I felt like, they gave me kind of a basic, these are the presets and how you should use them and what they do. And I felt like I've been more like Giorgio Moroder, just kind of like not listening to the rules and just kind of like making up what I like. And so I came up with this, and if I was going to call this a particular name, and yes, if you're in a band, I feel the Synth 9, just like the Piano 9 and the Organ 9, which I'm thinking about picking up down the road, it's not a tool, it's not a hammer. You're not always going to be using it. This is going to be like a weird ratchet set that you only use like for taking out your spark plugs or something, but you want to have it because I know in Night Shift I'm going to be using it on 2 songs. That is during the chorus on Spirit of Radio, because it gives that nice which I've been looking for years. I've never been able to find. Even with the Dirty Robot, I wasn't able to find that nice sound. And then I also use it for the Gorilla song, Feel Good Incorporated. I use I believe the Moog bass on that, and it has like and it gives me that nice little, when I go up high. And then now in 6-pack, for the time being, I'm only using it for Goodbye to You if the band approves it. And at this time, I'm kind of like shuffling back and forth whether I want to use the OBX or the Moog bass. I'm looking on settings on both, so I guess next time we have rehearsal, I'll run it through the band and see which one they like better, or they might just say we don't like either, and I'll be like, okay then. So anyway, this is something I came up with. So let's see what I like. Bet you love that. Sounds like something with Super Mario. Like I said, there are so many different presets on here. I'll go to a Poly 6, for example. That's Poly 6. And there's the string synth. And the Moog bass, which I believe you just heard, but we'll do it again. There's your Moog bass. This is the solo synth. Okay. All right, so solo synth. All right, so that's the solo synth. Now we'll go to the EHX Mini. So that's the EHX Mini. The Mini Moog or Mini Mode. And then we go to the Vibe Synth. Then we go to the Prophet 5, the Prophet Z. And now the last one, which is one of my personal favorites, is the OBX. Been the Bass Interpreter. Hope you enjoy my review of the Synth 9 machine by Electro-Harmonix. It's about $200 or so. Has a lot of preset sounds. Has 4 knobs, which makes it a lot easier. Goes mostly with a dry, which is, dry will affect how much decay and how much craziness you get. I like to have my dry up as high as possible. It gives you a synth button, which controls the level and also the beefiness of the synth. You can actually turn that synth down so it's just barely underneath your bass line, so your bass line actually kind of takes more forefront, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing on Goodbye to You. And then it has tone and mod depth. But depending on what you're playing, like on the string synth, the mod depth is then an attack time. On Moog bass, the mod depth attack time becomes octaves, etc., etc. On the mini Moog, one controls the volume of the portamento, and then the other one is the speed of the portamento. So it's all labeled for you. It's pretty simple. If you like synth, or if you're just a bass player that's looking to try out something different, and it's not really that big. It's probably about the size, about a pedal and a half, I'd say. So anyway, bass interpreter. Everybody, peace and love, and watch out for your fellow mankind. Have a great day. Bye.